Today I'm going to present about human resources. And when you see this picture, what's coming to your mind? For example, what organization, when a company expects or wants the maximum performance, and like employees requires balance well-being, what happens? Because the answer is it depends on HR practice. They have to balance between the expectation and the well-being of the employees. During my case studies on Samsung HR system, I'll only focus on Samsung electronics. Here's my table of contents, introduction overview in Samsung payment practice, and Samsung learning development, organizational learning development in Samsung semiconductor, institution of technology, and Samsung healthcare ecosystem, and the model in Samsung HR practice, Samsung learning theory practice, and Samsung HR challenges, conclusion in the reference. So for introduction, what is the HR? To present about this Samsung HR practice, we have to understand firstly that what is HR? It's all activities that exist in the growth and development of organizational members. These growth and development have a little bit and slightly difference in the terminology. Growth means increase in size, and its development refers to its how to say progress and improvement in the company and their performance. And also, their HR emphasize both individual and organizational learning, training, and development. And it's a series of organization activities designed to enhance individual and team organization. The components of HR are like individual development and career development and performance development and organizational development. The overview of Samsung, it's found in 1930s by Lee Cho as a training company and goods and sundry goods export company. And later, SamSung Electronics was established as electronic division in the 1960s. It's mainly manufacturing like mobile communication, semiconductors, and Samsung consumer electronics and electronics. The vision of Samsung is inspire the world and create future. Their core values are like people first, and excellence, and change, innovation, integrity, prosperity. They are trying to just prosper themselves, but give a good quality of products and life. And having investment and strong HRD and global talent management are the reason why Samsung is successful in the global market. How Samsung recruits its employees, they prioritize in investing more in attracting and retaining highly talented abroad, and through scholarship and internship program, they recruit employees and workers. And also they basically focus on those who are good at like mathematics and statistics and reasoning and mental facilities and past behavior and perception of future aspiration, how they are interested in future change and innovation. And in 1999, they focus on like senior based promotion to performance and creativity based promotion and productivity and creativity. There's a new structure of performance appraisals at Samsung. They have performance evaluation and competence evaluation, and yeah, like period is like twice a year and one a year, all in so just like for just showing you. Samsung HR practice, it's value people, not only their employees, as well as the customers. They value and investing in people and human takes price on concept and employee development and diversity and inclusion. There are many different people, countries working in the Samsung company, and respecting rights. And SEC, Samsung Electronic Company, well known for its effective training program, forward in-house training, and transforming college students to Samsung man loyal to the organization. And they have like employee educational system, excellence completion system, and reinforcement of cooperative and participative management. Here is the how the individual learning development they practice, like training and education program. They train their employees to update their skills and knowledge competencies. And another one is like Samsung Human Resources Development Center, e-learning platforms they provide for their employees, and global assignments and job rotation. It's also very important. They send their workers overseas to work in different countries where they operate in their companies and business, learning together with their co-workers. And leadership development programs, it's also very important to lead in the future for the company. And organizational learning development, knowledge sharing system they provide. They practice and cross-functional teams sharing their knowledge between teams, different teams, and continuous improvement culture, reviewing their performance and apply lessons learned. That's also that we learn from our lectures. And research and development, they very heavily invest in R&D. The study said more than $30 billion they invest in a year for the R&D department. And global relations, and they practice Peter Seng's concept, learning organizational, continuous learning and training and sharing. And Samsung talent view system also they practice for their organizational development and set up for employees who have occupation, job posting system. They change the job posting within the company. For example, I'm working as a HR or manufacturing. They change the posting system. And also Samsung Semiconductor Institute of Technology, founded in 1989, it's for the employees' technical capabilities, offering 4-year undergrad for fieldwork and research and display. And they also have alliance with Soros Sungkyunkwan University for fostering next generation of talent. And also Samsung healthcare support they provide. It's very important because even though you are very talented and skillful in your company, if you are not healthy in a good health condition, you may not be very productive for the company. That's why Samsung practice this healthcare system, like medical insurance plans and regular health checkups, periodic health examinations, and counseling service for employees. It's also very effective for productivity and fitness center and safety workplace. And the model in Samsung HR practice and the analysis, design, development, and implementation and evaluation. When they have a new project or new way to opening a new department or introducing a new products, they practice any model, analyzing employee competencies. They have the full competencies or capabilities to do that project, and is there any performance gaps? And designing learning objectives and leadership programs, technical skill programs, and workshop and even training programs will be like implementation through Samsung Leadership Center in-house, and instructions and global learning programs, and employees performing improvement will be like evaluations of the and the model in Samsung HR practice. Samsung and in theory practice, they have mostly 3 different theory, like experiential learning theory. It's the concept of David Cobbs, and organizational learning theory, the science theory, and social learning theory. As I have mentioned before, like experiential learning theory, they learn together through their work and organizational learning and social learning. And even though SamSung has many strengths, still it has challenges and weakness because of its rapid technical change in global workforce and labor management and talent retention and work pressure and employee well-being, leadership success. These are the challenges SamSung HLB may face even now and the future as well, because the world is changing very fast and technology are developing very fast. So in conclusion, the success of SamSung can be largely dependent on its strong commitment to human resource development and continuous learning and innovation. It spent around 37.7 trillion won for its R&D department, and its HR practice have vital role in its global success. However, continuous adaptation to technological changes, talent retention, and workforce diversity remain essential for sustaining future growth and competitiveness. So the reason why SamSung is successful in global market is because of its innovation, continuous leadership development, and alignment of HRD strategy. To be able to competitive in the market in the future, it should keep skill updated, high investment, and adapting. These are the challenges as well as the suggestions for SamSung HLB. And I would like to conclude my presentation with one example. When you go to the graduation service, it's written like a commencement. The commencement means the beginning, the start. You may think that you're learning in the 4-year learning program, but that commencement shows that you are not at the starting point. You're going to start. Keep learning, keep learning. If you are not going to keep learning, you may not be able to compete in the future. Thank you.